Welcome back to Miss Universe, live from Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino, celebrating its 10th anniversary.
Well, it's been an incredible night so far. We began with 92 contestants, the most in Miss Universe history. Only 10 women are still in the running. And right now, 10 is about to become 5. The results have been tabulated by our official accounting firm of Ernst & Young. Let's see who you voters at home have put into your top 5. This is the tough part. Let's get to it. The first woman to make it into the final 5 is South Africa.
I would love to encourage people to take hands and work together and move forward as one nation.
South Africa. The next woman who still has a shot at the title is Venezuela.
Y ahora estoy aquí ante el universo diciendo Venezuela. Yo soy el mejor ejemplo de que los sueños se pueden cumplir con dedicación y con mucho esfuerzo. Nosotros podemos siempre alcanzar lo que queramos.
Venezuela. Moving one step closer to her dream is Thailand.
Even if you're afraid of something and even if you think you can't do it, you just have to try. And eventually, if you try hard enough, you can do it.
Thailand. Earning the 4th spot in the final 5 is Jamaica.
In order to evolve and to grow, you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Because every experience is a lesson, and a lesson that will teach you something that will impact your future.
Jamaica. 6 women are waiting to hear their name, but there's only room for one more. The last spot in the final 5 goes to Colombia.
I have seen very special people, very special hearts, and I think this should be the main characters of our society. And I'm working for that, and I will get that.
Colombia. Our judges and the viewers at home have spoken. Say hello to your final 5. They've walked the walk, and when we come back, they've got to talk the talk. That's right, the high-stakes question round is just ahead. This is Miss Universe live on Fox.
We gotta talk about the top 5. What are you thinking right now?
We do. Okay, even though my face doesn't really move, this is disappointment, everybody. Because where is Miss USA? I was shocked that she wasn't in the top 5. This is a very impressive group. They were all gorgeous. They were all really inspiring. Yes. But I'm a little bit surprised that Miss USA is not in the mix.
Okay,
but
Lou,
personality came through, and that's what they're going to be looking at in the next round especially. So focus. Think about the question, listen, show your personality. They only want to know about you. Be a diplomat, have an answer.
Yes, listen to Lou. Okay.
I'm going to do that right now.
Okay, wait. Okay, the question round is coming up, and I can't wait to see what we've got going on.
Well, it's time for the question round. Now, throughout her reign, Miss Universe travels all around the world and acts as a global ambassador. Being fast on her feet and polished under pressure is essential. Their answers will determine who moves into the final 3. Our questions tonight are coming from Miss Universe fans via Facebook. It's time to get your devices ready. With everything on the line, every vote will count, especially from you home viewers. Contestants, once I read the question, you will have only 30 seconds to deliver a clear and concise answer. Don't panic. 30 seconds is longer than you think. When your time is up, you'll hear this sound. Now, some of our contestants will be using an interpreter. South Africa is first. Here we go. South Africa, please join me at center stage. Okay, women make up 49% of the global workforce. What do you believe is the most important issue facing women in the workplace today, and why?
In some places, women get paid 75% of what men earn for doing the same job, working the same hours, and I do not believe that that is right. I think we should have equal work for equal pay for women all over the world. Thank you.
Thank you, South Africa. Venezuela, you're up. Social media has become a prominent factor in the way we perceive one another. Do you believe social media has had a positive or negative effect on the way we judge beauty?
Ahora, las redes sociales han tenido un impacto bien importante en la manera en que nosotros relacionamos en el uno en el otro. ¿Usted piensa que las redes sociales han tenido un impacto positivo o negativo en la manera en que nosotros juzgamos belleza?
Las redes sociales son lo que nosotros queremos que sean.
The social medias are what we make of them.
Nosotros tenemos que aprender a manejar las redes sociales de forma positiva y dejar las críticas destructivas.
We must use social medias in a positive way and take away any criticisms.
Detrás de cada foto, de cada red social hay una persona, un ser humano que siente y padece.
Behind every photo, every social media account, there is a good person, a human who can feel.
Y no todos merecemos respeto.
And we all deserve respect.
Thank you, Venezuela. Thailand, it's time. What do you think has been the most important social movement of your generation, and why?
I think the most important social movement so far is that we're having a aging population. But so the most important movement in our time is definitely the youth. So the youth is the future. The youth is something that we have to invest in because they're the ones who are going to look after the earth that we live in. Thank you.
Thank you, Thailand. Jamaica, step right up. Sexual harassment has been at the forefront of recent headlines. Why is it important for men and women to work together in tackling this issue?
Sexual harassment is a form of abuse, and no abuse should be tolerated, whether in the workplace or in society. I believe that men and women should come together and be professional. Leave this act alone, and anything that it happens, such as sexual harassment, should be taken into the law and should be dealt with. Thank you.
Thank you, Jamaica. Colombia, please join me over here. Okay. Terrorism is one of the main threats facing our world today. As Miss Universe, you will lead discussions on current issues with communities around the globe. How would you go about explaining terrorism to a child?
El terrorismo es uno de los peligros más grandes en el mundo. Como Miss Universa vas a tener que ser líder en conversaciones con pueblos por todo el mundo sobre los eventos actuales. Si podrías explicar el terrorismo a un niño, ¿cómo lo harías?
Jamás he estado en la posición de la víctima, del victimario o de la familia.
I've never been a victim or a family member of terrorism.
No puedo decir a ciencia cierta cómo se siente,
I cannot really explain how it feels to be one of them.
pero si tengo la oportunidad de hablar con un niño,
But if I had the opportunity to speak to a child,
le pediría por favor que su generación, incluso la mía,
I would tell him that please, your generation and my generation,
ya no puede estar llena de armas.
we cannot be full of weapons.
Por favor, más libros, más cultura, más amigos, más amor.
Please, more books, more culture, more friendships, and more love.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colombia. Judges, you have a tough decision to make. When we come back, we'll find out which contestants earned that coveted spot in the final three. And later, they get at last a chance to deliver their own personal message in the final word.
Coming up, an empowering performance by Rachel Platten during the final look. This is the 2017 Miss Universe, live from Planet Hollywood Resort and Casino, celebrating its 10th anniversary here in Las Vegas.